Hi, this is Claire again, and here we go with the cards. I'm using the Smith-Waite Borderless deck edition this time, and I've already drawn the cards in the German version of the video, so we have them here right on the table, and one card jumped out of the deck, and these are cards I take a look at when I'm reading the cards. So it has to be by accident, and the card has to land with face upwards, so to say. Then I'm taking a look at it, and the Nine of Swords is one of those cards where you don't have to say too much because everyone is seeing what's going on. It is a card of sorrow, of sleepless nights, of problems, and you don't feel aligned. Things are always shifting. This is very typical because the 9 in the classical magical system, where tarot stems from the Golden Dawn and back to the Renaissance, this is classical Western magic. And yeah, this is the origin of the tarot, and there the 9 was the number of the moon, and the moon is of course something that always shifts, that always changes. We have full moon, the moon is waxing or waning, and new moon of course, or dark moon, and this is always changing, and this is the problem with this card. We are here in the realm of swords. These are so-called male cards in tarot. The swords and the wands are male, and the cups and the coins or pentacles are female, so to say. And the 9 energy, as you can see when you look through the deck, works very good with the female energies, but not so good with the male energies. So this is about shifting, and your thoughts always changing. You do not can't get a grip of life, so to say. You don't know where is my point, where do I stand, because your point of standing, so to say, always changes. Sometimes you think it's like this, sometimes you think it's like that, and this is what is taking energy out of you. You don't have your point where you feel aligned to. Yeah, this makes things so difficult with this card. And we will have another card from Swords here. I will come back to this in a minute, and then we can see how these interrelate and what we, of course, what we can do with them to fix these problems. So here, the second card, and the first card I've actually drawn from the deck that did not fall out, is the Three of Pentacles, a wonderful card. I think we had it in the past, didn't we? This is about working together. Don't think, oh, when I'm doing it myself, I will be faster, and the other ones are just like hindrances to me. I will do it by myself or things like that. Please try to do everything together with others. They have their own ideas, they have different ideas, and often we need a little different approach from someone to help us. This does not have to be big things, but small things can even be very helpful in fixing things, in repairing, in building things, as this card suggests. So everyone brings something to the table. He has the tools, he has a plan, and he is the spiritual figure as a monk here. So everyone brings something he has, and together they created a result. And this is the essence of this card. Yeah. As always with the Pentacles, the results will be tangible. So you can really touch it. It will be really in your life. It is not just about thinking, about having nice ideas or feeling or intuition. You really bring it down to earth, so to say, to really bring it to life. Yeah. And life is the big keyword for this lovely card, the Empress. She is the queen of life. You can really say it. You see here the emblem of Venus. And this is Venus in a cosmic sense. It's not just lovely love goddess Venus with some pink and some glitter, so to say. This is Venus in her big appearance, yeah, as a fertility goddess. We see the stars here that were also linked to Ishtar, but also to Aphrodite. We had Aphrodite Uranus, for example, linked to the sky, a sky goddess. She had many, I think you call it epithets or paths of the goddess, many faces, so to say. We see here the fruitful pomegranate on her gown or dress. I say dress. On her dress, she has a ruling scepter. Here is water to water these plentiful field of grain in front of her. So everything is fertile. This is a very good week to go on with things, and it is a week where you get gifts from nature, from life itself. Things will be easier where this card shows itself. Yeah, and I always mention with this card that this is organic growth. So this means the things will be appropriate in some way. Sometimes you may have encountered growth in your life which was not aligned to you, so to say. So it could be overwhelming. Oh, all these lovely things, yes, nice, but how do I put it in my life? How do I get things together? Yeah. So this fits in your life. It is always a very warm and a very pleasurable or pleasureful, how you say in English, full of pleasure. It is an energy full of pleasure, and yes, the good things in life. And as this card, it has a strong connection to the earth. You could also call her Mother Earth in some way. So this is about things that really do happen. It's not just in your mind. It is not just a plan. It really happens in your life. So very good and strong card for this week. I love her. And if you like to, you can take this card out of a tarot deck, or you can print it from the internet, whatever you like, and put it somewhere this week where you see it in your home, or some people put it in their money bags or things like that. So you really see it from time to time again, and it reminds you of its energy. So in classical magic, it was popular not just to use the cards to channel something, so to say, to get information, to be like a medium. They were also used to send something. Yeah, so you can use them both ways. And if you want to attract this energy or any different energy from the tarot, you can use the cards for this, like an altar picture or something like that. Yeah. So here we come to the third card, and it is often when one card jumps out of the deck that another card in the cards you really draw out of the deck will mirror it in some way, and these both are mirrors of each other, and they are somehow the ends of one line between them, like polarities somehow. So this is strict, this is rigid, this is the number 3, and the number 3 is aligned to Saturn in classical magic. So Saturn is always stiff, he is rigid, he is wise. Of course, he also has his good sides, but first of all, he is the old man. He is the grumpy old man, so to say. And this grumpy old man is here in our thoughts. And this means we ourselves become grumpy, and we are rigid-minded and things like that. We are narrow-minded. We don't see left and right. We just see our way, so to say. And with this approach, we hurt ourselves. Yeah, these swords are into our heart, the soft heart, the symbol of feelings, intuition, of body awareness somehow also. Our inner innate wisdom, so to say. And our swords are rigid and are piercing it and stabbing it somehow, yeah. So this is really about not looking right or left, as we say in German, but just going your path. And it is hurtful for others, but also for yourself. It's not the best way to approach things. And when we see these both, and they often appear together in readings, we have a development. It goes like here and there. It's on and off somehow. This is, I don't know where I stand. I feel confused. I feel disturbed. Everything is bothering me somehow. And because of that, I try to fix it with being rigid, with making plans. This is typical. Maybe we encounter problems and we start a new eating routine, and we start a new sports routine or whatever. You know what I mean? We are searching for quick fixes. We are searching for the short solution, so to say. And we want to do it very rigid. It has to be this way. And so we become too hard on the other side. And this is just human. When things seem to flow away somehow and to be unstable and not reliable, and we are having many thoughts in the dark of the night, so to say, then we want to put it all together, and we want to fix it with being extra rigid and getting everything together. Yeah. So these both are extremes, but it is just like one line they are on. It is just, this is one end and this is the other end. And for this week, we should try to stay in the middle, to fix these both. We should really work together with others. This card can also mean talking with your best friend about your feelings or things like that, if it helps you to fix the situation. Yeah, it has not just a meaning on work, so to say. It can be everywhere in your life. It can be that you are having problems with your children and you ask a good friend, or you are in the evening having a good talk with your man or husband or whatever, and or with someone you trust, or in any topic of your life. It can be how you want to decorate your home or whatever, or how you want to get rid of problems you're facing, anything in your life. It can be really every part of your life. Please get some help from people who can help you. They don't have to fix everything for you. Yeah, this is important. It's a card of working together, not of one person fixing it for them all. But please get some help. Don't think, oh, I will do it all on my own. I'm the best. I know how to do it quick, and all the things we tend to think sometimes. Yeah, don't do it like this. Get a little bit slower and take other people's into your boat, as we say in Germany. Yeah, don't travel alone, so to say. Yes, and please concentrate on the energy of the Empress. Whenever these both here are showing up, concentrate on her. Concentrate on nature. This is also a very good week for going on a walk and just being with nature. And I know this sounds very esoteric and spiritual, you know what I mean? But it is like that if you really do it, yeah? Not with the esoteric halo around it or something like that. Just do it. Go out in nature, and even if it's just a little park or a little patch of green somewhere, go there, go to a river if you have any. Go to the sea if you are lucky enough to live near it, and just be there. And you don't have to do anything. Sometimes in spirituality we think we have to do. We always have to do something, and we have to do it quick. Huh? It's like our working mentality is jumped into spirituality in the last years. Very much. I see this very often, that people are trying to approach their spiritual things like they approach work. And this does not work so good, especially with a Western approach to work. So this means go out in nature, just enjoy, have your eyes open, have your senses open, and yeah, that's all. Nothing more. You don't have to achieve, you can just be, because nature is just, and everything gets done anyway. So this is a very nice inspiration for this week. And whenever you feel too rigid, or you feel confused somehow, take this card. You can print it from the internet, however, you can even draw it if you would like to, take it out from a deck, whatever you like. Have it with you as a reminder. You can also make a small altar around it if you like, if you are the type for doing things like that. Or you can just go out in nature and find a beautiful stone and take it home and have it as your reminder of her earthly, lovely Venus energy. Linked to the sky also, of course. Everything is nature, the stars too. She is very encompassing of everything of life. So take her as your guide for this week, and everything will be fine. Yeah, so these are the cards for this week, and we will see each other in the next week again. And I just wanted to mention, so it does not come too short timed when it comes, I will be in vacation or holiday. I think traveling won't be an option in the end of May and the first 2 weeks of June. So there will be a break in the videos, because I don't work in holidays, so I wouldn't need holidays when I would be working. Yeah, in Germany we say job is job and Schnaps is Schnaps. And I keep it like this, and we will see. I will say it to you when the last video before the break comes again, but I just wanted to mention it before, so you know there will be a little break in the end of May and the first half of June. Yeah, so I wish you a wonderful time, and next week we will see each other again.